and McCollum. Rodney Hood out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Heat, Victor Oladipo is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Leonard in at the 4.
Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Now, here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. The kick out to Dragic. Off target with his 3. And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two, playing together more often.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height. But on their offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Nurkic finds McCollum. Here is Lillard. He's guarded by Dragic. From outside the arc. And that one is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the middle, and Adebayo throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's McCollum. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Here's Butler. Offline with his 3. Lillard against Dragic. And it's Lillard missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, you got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on them.
Lillard scanning the floor. The 3. He can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Dragic. Passes it to Oladipo. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's McCollum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Gotta love the aggressiveness of McCullough. He doesn't back down from the defense. Embraces getting hit while shooting.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw good. McCollum.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat grade from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Dragic, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Good on the triple. McCollum's got 5 now.
Well, and sometimes you just got to assume every 3 McCollum is going to take is going to go in.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Oladipo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Oladipo against McCollum. 3-pointer, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that ties it up.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Oladipo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that. missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
And this is the level of unselfishness that Butler brings. A total pro who moves the ball well.
McCollum finds Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. A three ball. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Lillard against Dragic. 14 feet away. Here's Nurkic. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Dragic. The dish to Leonard. Kicks to Butler. Oladipo outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Damian Lillard pulls it in. Trailblazers trail by 3. Hood for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler passes to Dragic. The pass to Leonard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Well, with his face-up game, Myers-Leonard comfortable playing at power forward or center.
Yeah, Kevin, but if you look at the muscle he's added, he sure looks like a pivot. I mean, 7'1", solid, 260. The hammer. Well, that's at least what he calls himself. He's ready to bang.
And the free throw, no good. And the former number 11 pick in 2012, it's taken some time for Myers-Leonard. But you know what, Chris? The last couple of seasons, his offensive game really is rounding into form.
Yeah, and I wonder, because he's a great shooter and a quick-twitch athlete that can get his head at the rim, with a strong season at the line, could he be inducted into the 50-40-90 club?
Now Lillard, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. The shot misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
Here's Hood. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Up top, Dragic, covered by Hood. Dragic, the pass to Oladipo. Over Lillard. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by McCollum.
This is who McCollum is. Someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Lillard against Dragic. The kick out to Oladipo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 10 points for Victor Oladipo.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Hood against Butler. And Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up weak shots when Butler is around. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
Dragic against Lillard. Outside Dragic. Nurkic with the steal. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Lillard. Rebound by Butler.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Here's Dragic. Nurkic with the block. Covington dishes to Hood. Cullen passes to Nurkic. He kicks it to Lillard. second chance effort, and Nurkic lays it in.
Well, you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic. I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Oladipo outside. Dishes it to Dragic. Launches a three. The shot comes out. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
And Miami shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Dragic with it. Now Covington defending. They get it again. Tries again. No good from Dragic.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Covington kicks to Lillard. Cullen passes to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Covington's shot is off. Now the Heat with it. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
Now here's Nurkic. Right side Hood. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Dragic. Oladipo against McCollum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Cantor checked in for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for McCollum. Lillard outside. Cantor high post. Back to Lillard. Pass to Powell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Oladipo. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Hood. He dishes it to Cantor. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Here's Lillard. Myers Leonard picking up that last basket. Hood, the pass to Powell. Lillard outside. Floats one up. Count it. Good. Lillard's got 8.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
Here's Nunn, covered by Lillard. Leonard trying to break free, and it's Portland with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hood against Butler. Now Powell, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Lillard missing.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
A floater. Adebayo. With 2 seconds left. No good that time. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Hood in at the 3 spot. Now here's Butler, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Nunn passes to Robinson. Clock at 4. Releases. That one doesn't drop. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Anthony, wide open shot is on the money.
Improving as a distributor, it helps when Hood tries to share it like this.
The Heat leading by 4. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Here's Nunn, following the score by Damian Lillard. And Adebayo throws it down. Opening day, Chris, in your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And and then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Powell. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Nunn. The three-pointer, no good. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Powell kicks to Kanter. Hood deciding where to go with it. Out to Anthony. Pulls up. And he gets it to go from the corner. Anthony's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. The Heat have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Robinson dishes to Leonard. Pass to Nunn. Shoots over Powell. Nunn, that's good. And the Heat lead by 1. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Good work there as it goes. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
The pass to Nunn. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kanter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lillard from outside. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Kanter.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Nunn. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Hood. Portland leading by 3. Inside. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Nunn. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Now Robinson, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In 4th, the Trailblazers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Hey, who got him?
Here's Nunn. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
The first free throw is good. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
Miami no good on that time either.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Lillard with the bucket.
And look at that. The touch of Lillard inside. So impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Here's the teardrop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard outside. Pass to Kanter. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
And there's the pass to Nunn. Passes it to Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for Miami. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Nurkic checked in for Cantor, and Robert Covington subbed in for Anthony. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Lillard. The shot that time, not on target. The Heat go the other way with it.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Iguodala outside. Here's Adebayo. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feed. Adebayo's got 12 in the game. Portland's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Over to the left wing. Nurkic finds Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here's Covington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
And here's Collins from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there. Miami trailing. Here's Nunn. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Covington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now Portland on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Covington.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Derek Jones.
And the pick and roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Jusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer, too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick and roll game.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring. Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
The Heat trail by 4. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Lillard against Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic gets a hand on it. They retain possession. And Collins has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. That one drops for him. 6 points for Robert Covington.
Mixing in his mid-range jumper from time to time. Covington, he feels so comfortable shooting from this area.
Dragic finds Butler. Over Collins. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adebayo's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Collins. Pass to McCollum. Over Iguodala. And again, it's Portland converting.
And McCullough is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
Pass to Butler. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat trail by 6. Butler with the ball. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
I love it. You know why I love it, Ernie? Because they're getting the ball inside and converting. Not just sitting back behind the line shooting threes. See, that's kept the defense scrambling a little bit. Not able to lock in on anything. Get it in, we'll kick it back out, then you shoot it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
Dragic is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Oladipo kicks to Dragic. Back to Oladipo. High, arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Oladipo's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Miami. Portland leading by 4. Lillard, the pass to Hood. The pass to McCollum. That shot off. Some solid defense from Butler. To the middle. Here's Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The league has cracked down C-Web on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play. If anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call a ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
McCollum, and it's blocked.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Nurkic finds McCollum. Dragic comes with the double team. McCollum passes to Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Goran Dragic.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he knocks down the first one. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited. He ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling. And Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Covington from the arc, but they get it back. Lillard misses. The Heat trail by 4. Throws it up high, and Adebayo throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's McCollum. Covington wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 8th assist in the game. Dragic against Lillard. Oladipo taking his time here. Shoots over Lillard. Oladipo misses.
With the D playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Rejected by Dragic. It's Oladipo on the wing. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in, and then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Norman Powell subbed in for Lillard. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. McCollum outside. Back to Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far it's Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality. A hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Here's Nunn, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Miami, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Passes to Anthony. Over Jones. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
And what a smooth release on that shot. Melo is money in the bank from there.
Outside Butler. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Kanter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. In the corner, Powell with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by McCollum. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Kanter. Hood against Butler. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to McCollum, the 17-footer. Here's Kanter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Nunn. He is guarded by McCollum. Hood against Butler. Here's Adebayo. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Hood, the pass to Kanter. Out to Hood from the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Oladipo. He lobs it up, and Adebayo throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. McCollum outside. Here's Cantor. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Knocked away. Powell with the steal. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Portland lead.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Kicks it to Oladipo.
Screen. Shot.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anthony drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And Melo is highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 18. Here's Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half. And here is Powell. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
To the paint, here's Oladipo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Oladipo's got 8 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Anthony. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Butler on the wing, covered by Hood. The kick out to Oladipo. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Oladipo's got 22.
He's wrapped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Here's McCollum. And again, it's Portland converting.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Down low, here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. For Miami, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Free throw good, Adebayo. And so he makes both from the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Left side, Hood. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And it's Miami the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home.
Look, you can't give Butler breathing room. Once he senses an opening, he leaps all over it.
McCollum outside. Lets it go from 11. Another shot. And Hood with the nice bucket inside. Hood's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
The Heat have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far for the Trailblazers. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony, and Lillard subbed in for Hood.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Oladipo. To the inside, here's Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And if they're thinking, they can get a 2-for-1 here.
You just have to manage the clock correctly. You know, sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
For Miami, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Nurkic checked in for Powell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Portland now. They lead by 7. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Over Oladipo. Here's Nurkic. Makes it off the glass. Nurkic has got 8 points.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Now Butler. He's got 6. Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good.
Known for his defensive chops, Covington's length and timing is what allows him to bother shooters.
And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Enes Kanter is out there with Nurkic, and it's Covington in at the small forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. McCollum passes to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 22 points for Damian Lillard. Here's Dragic. The dish now to Butler. He kicks it to Oladipo. Here's Dragic. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Outside, Covington. The pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Puts up a 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Dragic with it. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Dragic. Back to Leonard. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Now, look, that was once a weakness of his game, but Butler's jumper, now it is dangerous. Defense must honor it.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Lillard again missing, but they recover it. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 22.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Dragic with it, now defended by McCollum. Dragic kicks to Oladipo. Outside Butler, launches a 3. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 7th assist here tonight. Lillard, the pass to Covington. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Well, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Oh, Kevin, the percentages don't do him justice. I mean, off the dribble, contested, from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
And Portland making a change here. Collins is checked in. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Dragic kicks to Oladipo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Lillard with the bucket.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Passes it to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Dragic. Collins with some nice D.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Covington's shot is off. The Heat trail by 9. Butler attacking, lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Inside, here's McCollum. No good there. Nice D from Oladipo. He'd have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Lillard. McCollum outside. A 3-ball. Again, McCollum missing. The Heat trail by 7. Dragic taking his time here. Oladipo finds Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Lillard against Dragic. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. They double him with Butler. And stolen by Butler. To the wing right side. Dragic with a wide open look. Portland grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
McCollum, no good. And here's Miami. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Dragic. Collins against Oladipo. Kicks it out to Leonard to tie it up. And the Heat, another 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Zach Collins. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
And finished off by Oladipo.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. McCollum finds Nurkic. And here's Covington. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. And here's Dragic. Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Dragic. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Shots good from Butler.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And the pass to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Shot to stop the run, and that one's good. Lillard's got 16 points here in the second half.
They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
They grab their own miss. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Passes it to Nurkic. Dishes it to Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Oladipo with the double team. Covington. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
What confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert from there.
Dragic dishes to Oladipo. From 17 feet out, three-pointer, Butler, and again, Miami with the triple.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Step back shot. McCollum, no good.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options. And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Lillard against Dragic. Lillard attacking. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 33 points.
You can't do a lot to stop Lillard. He's amazing at absorbing contact on these drives.
Dragic the pass to Oladipo. Pass to Leonard. Over McCollum. Leonard, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard from deep three-point land. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count it. And that's 15 points for Goran Dragic.
Oh, Butler, he's a jack of all trades. He doesn't just look to score. He's also happy to distribute as well.
Lillard against Dragic. From deep. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 36.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, what a talented offensive player. As soon as Butler is feeling it, he stays after it and keeps looking for his shot.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dragic has got 10 points in just the second half.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And it's Dragic with the rebound. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Dragic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
Nurkic finds Lillard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
It just looked pretty good. We played great together. You know, we play well together as a team. So when we do.
Nothing in oven.